Live from Falls High School, it's varsity boys basketball action tonight as the International Falls Broncos host the Warroad Warriors live here on KSTM, RJBroadcasting.com, and on your live event. Good evening, everyone. Joey Payer with you on the call. Broncos coming into the game with some momentum on their side as they picked up a 68-36 win on the road in Duluth against the Stella Maris Academy Sentinels on Saturday. That broke a two-game losing streak for the Broncos, up their record to 5-8 overall. They're 1-2 and in ninth place in the Arrowhead Conference. The Warroad Warriors, they are rolling right now. They come in on a four-game winning streak, their last one being an 88-63 win over the Bagley Flyers in Bagley back last Thursday. The Warriors 1-1, tied for second place in the Northwest Conference. They're sitting with an 8-6 record overall here tonight. Some echoes of last season the Broncos hope to put behind them in this one. Last year, Warroad came into International Falls and laid an all-time licking on the Broncos, 115-25. So the Broncos will certainly be looking for some redemption, especially the ones on this year's roster that went through that debacle last year. They'll be looking for some payback here this evening on home court. We're talking to you from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College press box. Start your voyage at the Rainy River campus. Your future awaits you right here in your own backyard. Rainy River, Minnesota North College, 218-598-9300. We're going to step aside for 1 minute, come back with the starting lineup and the keys to the game. It is the International Falls Broncos and the Warroad Warriors. You are listening to Broncos Boys Basketball on KSTM, RJBroadcasting.com, and watching on your live event.
Ready to ride into fall? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. Whether it's an ATV for backwoods thrills or a truck built for bonfire season, Border Bank makes it easy to gear up with a consumer loan that fits your lifestyle. Fast decisions, competitive rates, hometown service that goes the extra mile. So don't just rake leaves, run them over. Apply today at borderbank.com or come visit with me at the bank. Border Bank, customer first, community focused. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th.
Welcome back to Falls High School, getting set for the International Falls Broncos and the Warroad Warriors. Let's get you those starting lineups here tonight. We'll begin with the Warriors. They'll have a 5'9" freshman, number 4, Dute Boucher. The Warriors with just 3 forwards listed on their roster here. The rest of them as guards, so there'll be guys certainly playing out of their listed positions here tonight. So we won't hit you up with positions. We'll just let things unfold as they will. Also starting for Warroad, it'll be the 6'2" junior Brady Fast, number 14. They'll have the 6'3" senior, number 20, Luke Billingsley. They'll have a 6' senior in number 24, Andrew Mayfield, and a 6'4" junior in number 30, Hudson Adams. The Warriors coached by Vichita Conchi, assistant coach Darren Spenst. For the International Falls Broncos, starting lineup tonight, it'll be number 10, the sophomore guard Kingston Jean. You'll have the junior number 12, Nick Schultz. The senior, number 20, Landon Budrus. The senior and scoring leader for the Broncos this season, number 24, Carter Line. And at center, it'll be the junior, number 50, Andy Davenport. Broncos coached by Joe Anselmo, assistant coaches Rick DeBenedett, Whitney McWilliams, and Ellie Jean. Keys to the game brought to you by Porter GMC. And certainly the key for the Broncos is either put last season's destructive episode against Warroad behind them where they lost by 90 points, or use it as fuel to motivate them to bring the better effort and keep things closer here tonight. Certainly they're not going to want to let the Warriors break out on top by a ton right off the bat. It's going to have to be a full 5-man defensive effort on the Broncos' part. A lot of height on this Warroad team, especially with guys like 6'4" Hudson Adams, 6'3" Luke Billingsley. So Broncos are going to have to play aggressive down low, keep them out of the paint, don't let them get the easy rebounds and putbacks. For Warroad, they're just going to keep doing what they've been doing the last 4 games, tearing it up, 4-game winning streak, won by 25 in their last outing. They certainly seem like a team that's going to use a strong inside game with that height advantage, and we'll see what their perimeter game brings. But the Warriors certainly have to be coming in confident off of the results of last year's confrontation between these two teams. Your keys to the game brought to you by Border GMC. Timeouts tonight will be brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For a home that is professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take good care of you. That's Service Master of International Falls. Scoreboard updates tonight brought to you by Packaging Corporation of America. And we'll also have our Domino's Pizza Player of the Game and Enbridge Energy Players of the Game for the Broncos after tonight's contest. Coming up, we got the National Anthems brought to you by local VFW Post 2948. Join us for Burger Night and Karaoke. Local VFW Post 2948. We'll have the anthems, and then we'll have some hardwood action. It's the International Falls Broncos and the Warroad Warriors. You are listening to Broncos Boys Basketball here on KSDM, RJBroadcasting.com, and watching on your live event.
It's picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Cooperation created the electric co-ops, and the co-ops banded together and answered the call. Today, a new generation of electric co-op members must again answer the call. We are the owners of the co-ops and are the fabric of the communities in which we live and work to take care of ourselves, our neighbors, and our communities rises. Let it be known, it is time for this new generation to turn the lights on again, to ensure that the quality of life in all of the communities in which we live and work is improved. And when we live up to our purpose, we relight the American dream. Because we are the electric cooperative members of tomorrow, and our work has just begun.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
The unique strengths of Rainy River lie in the fact that you're going to be supported by faculty and staff, and you're going to be supported by the community.
You know all the professors by name, they all know you by name. We're not just a number, like we actually have a face to the name, which is honestly pretty good. I like it. I'm known, everybody else is known in the school. It makes it feel more comfortable to be here, especially being so far away from home.
Fall is a busy season for local businesses. New projects, fresh goals, and big ideas. At TrueStar, we understand what it takes to grow something real, because we're right here with you. I'm Ryan Tamevi with TrueStar. Whether you're expanding your shop, upgrading equipment, or planning ahead, we're here to help you move forward with a business loan that fits. TrueStar Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on social media.
Ready to ride into fall? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. Whether it's an ATV for backwoods thrills or a truck built for bonfire season, Border Bank makes it easy to gear up with a consumer loan that fits your lifestyle. Fast decisions, competitive rates, hometown service that goes the extra mile. So don't just rake leaves, run them over. Apply today at borderbank.com or come visit with me at the bank. Border Bank, customer first, community focused. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us.
Welcome back to Falls High School. Just about set for tip time as the International Falls Broncos and the Warroad Warriors ready to clash. Joey Pear with you here on the call here on KSDM, rjbroadcasting.com, and your live event. Your starting lineups again for the Broncos. It's Kingston Jean, Nick Schultz, Nick Anderson, Landon Budrus. Or sorry, not Nick Anderson, rather. Nick Schultz, Landon Budrus, Carter Line, and Andy Davenport. For Warroad, it's Dute Boucher, Brady Fast, Luke Billingsley, Andrew Mayfield, and Hudson Adams. And we are underway, and Broncos win the tip. Here's Carter Line with a 12-footer right off the bat. And Carter Line looking hot early. Strokes it from the field, and the Broncos lead 2-0. Inside now, the Warriors. Now an outside three by Fast. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Kingston Jean, and here come the Broncos. Jean's got now, he goes give and go. Oh, a travel though by Jean as the give and go with Landon Budrus was a little sloppy. Kingston took the extra step and turns it over. So first Broncos turnover on the night. And it'll be the Warriors inbounding from the front court. This is Luke Billingsley with it. He'll go backcourt now to Brady Fast. Fast across midcourt. Gets it over to Andrew Mayfield. Mayfield up top to Boucher. Boucher inside feed. Now dump off and a steal. Great play there by Nick Schultz to take that one away as he took the pass off of Hudson Adams trying to get it inside. Broncos now front court, right side. Budrus with it. He goes inside to Carter Line. He'll try the 12-footer. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. Schultz gets it for the Broncos. Budrus out to Line for three. It's good! Carter Line. 5-0 Broncos. All five courtesy of their top scorer this season, Carter Line. Inside feed now. Off the window and in. Nice passing play there by Warroad. Finishing off, it's Luke Billingsley. And it's 5-2, 16:40 to go first half. Schultz with it. Up top to Jean. Left side to Schultz. Now he'll bring it into the middle and backs off. Gets it back to Jean. He's above the three-point line. He gets to Budrus. Budrus comes in. 14-footer off the rim, no good. Rebound. Schultz trying to save it. And he went up the stairs in the bleachers, giving it his best effort, but unable to do so. Off his hands, out of bounds. And it'll be Warriors ball. 5-2 Broncos. 16:20 to go first half. Here's Fast. Cross midcourt. Goes right side to Boucher. He's guarded by Schultz. Look out there. Billingsley almost an over and back, but he managed to save it. Now cross-court pass. Boucher cuts it in the middle. Left side. And it's going to be a travel by Andrew Mayfield as he was driving the basket on the left side. Turnover Warriors. It'll be Broncos ball. Budrus to inbound. 16:05 left first half. International Falls 5, Warroad 2. Tuesday night hoops action here at Falls High School. Glad you could join us here this evening. Carter Line drops it off. Here's Schultz. He's going to drive all the way to the hoop. Puts it up, and he gets stuffed by both the backboard and by Andrew Mayfield. Now the long shot by Davenport outside. No good. Line went up. Ball knocked away from him. Here come the Warriors the other way. All the way to the rim. No good. As Mayfield had hit the bottom side of the rim and just wouldn't roll over into the hoop. But they bring it back quickly after a steal the other way. And another travel by Mayfield. Pack that man a suitcase. Here come the Broncos now. Up court, front court now. Schultz with it. 15:23 to play first half. 5-2 Broncos lead. Dump it off to Budrus. Up top of the three-point line. Budrus goes left side to Carter Line. Line inside to Budrus off his hand, but picked up there by Davenport. Now Budrus, now up top to Kingston Jean rather. Jean drives it, stops it. Line three-pointer. Nothing but net. Carter Line. He's got 8. All 8 of the Broncos points. And it's 8-2 with 14:55 to go first half. Inside feed by the Warriors. Now back outside. Brady Fast with it. Inside feed, trying to get it there to their center in front. It's Hudson Adams. His turnaround jumper from in close. No good. Rebound Davenport. But then Davenport throws it away. Stolen there by Adams. Inside to Adams on the give and go. And he's fouled. And Adams will go to the line for 2 shots for our first foul of the night. And it's Kingston Jean picking up the foul. So Adams to shoot 2. First one up. Straight and true, Hudson Adams. He's got one more. Ball goes up. Ball comes through. 2 for 2. Hudson Adams from the foul line. And it's 8-4 Broncos. 14:30 to go first half. Here is Line with the ball on the left side in the front court. He'll go to Jean. Watched by Boucher. Boucher deflects it out of bounds. The ball will stay with the Broncos. Budrus to inbound from the front court on the right sideline. Gets it into Jean. Davenport trying to set up inside. He's got it. Going up against Adams. Puts up the ball off the glass. No good. Rebound though. Jean puts it up off the glass. That one is good. Kingston Jean. Great offensive rebound and the putback. 10-4 Broncos. 14:03 to go here in the first half. Inside feed. Stolen away by Jean. Here come the Broncos 2-on-1. Jean's going to take it all the way. Off the glass. No good. Line the rebound. He puts it home. Carter Line's got 10. And it's 12-4 Broncos. Outside now, Boucher, the 3 from the left side is good. Boucher with the response. And it's 12-7, 13:40 to go. First half. Schultz almost lost it, knocked out of bounds by Fast. And we get our first sub of the night. Coming out of the game is Mayfield for the Warriors. Going into the game, it's Mason McMillan, number 22. A 6-foot sophomore. Here's Line now. Cross midcourt. Budrus to Jean, left side. He'll hold it. Schultz has got it up top near the midcourt line. Now he's going to try and drive. He's going to go all the way in, and he travels. Took the extra step. Aggressive push there by Nick Schultz, but just a little bit too much. Lost his footing. Takes the extra step. And it'll be turnover Broncos, just their second one so far here tonight. And coming to the game, Broncos first sub of the night, Jeremy Giddens, number 2, in for Landon Budrus. Giddens, the junior, shot from the outside, no good by the Warriors. Rebound Davenport, Broncos ball, and here they come. Carter Line. Go guarded by Boucher. Nice steal by Boucher, took it right off line. And then he went for the layup, and he got blocked by the rim, and Line will take that ball right back. All the way to Giddens, off his hands. It's a little too far. Tipped out of bounds, and it'll ball to the Warriors. Nice job by Carter Line after he gave up the steal to Boucher. He managed to get back on defense and force Boucher into a hurried layup that the rim got blocked from ever getting into the net. Inside feed now, the Warriors. That's stolen away. Carter Line off the deflection. He feeds it up to Giddens. He'll go all the way up. No, travel first. Yep. Giddens came down with the ball, took the 2 steps, and then tried another 2 to get the shot off. Referees were on the ball on that one, so turnover Broncos. 12:35 to go first half. Broncos 12, Warriors 7. Here's Brady Fast on the right-hand side in the front court. We'll go cross court now to Boucher. Boucher, inside feed to Billingsley. Tries to get Adams. Adams tracks it down. Gets it to Fast. Fast is going to try 10-footer. That's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound, Davenport. Broncos ball. Here's Kingston G now. To Schultz. Schultz, above the three-point line. He'll go right side to Giddens. Giddens now bring it into the middle. Looking to drive. Stops. Turnaround jumper. That's an air ball. And it'll be Warriors ball with 12 minutes to go. Subs for both sides. Coming back into the game, it's Landon Buttress, and making his first appearance tonight, it's senior Nick Anderson, number 5. And back into the game for the Warriors, it's Andrew Mayfield as he takes off Mason McMillan. Here's Boucher, an 8-footer. Hits good. Dude, Boucher's got 5 points, and suddenly it's a 3-point game. 12-9 Broncos. Now Giddens gives it up at midcourt. Boucher with the steal, comes in, throws up the layup, but he is fouled by Giddens. And the mistakes starting to hurt the Broncos here. 6 turnovers now. And Boucher is going to get 2 from the line. Puts it up, puts it through. One more for Boucher. And now subbing into the game for the Broncos, number 30, Brennan McClanahan. He takes off Andy Davenport. So Boucher with one more. Puts it up. Rolls it off the rim and in. Boucher 2 for 2 from the line. He's got a team high 7, and it's 12-11 Broncos. And suddenly that early lead is almost evaporated. Giddens, though, an inside feed to Anderson. His jumper from in close, no good. Trying to get the offensive rebound, but Mayfield gets it. And then Mayfield slid, grabbed it, lost his footing, and slid right out of bounds. So ball's going to go to the Broncos. 11:24 left first half. International Falls 12, Warroad 11. Budress to inbound from the right sideline. Goes up top to Giddens. Now to Line. Left corner now to Budress. He'll bring it back more into the middle. Goes cross court to Anderson. Anderson up top. Line. Budress. Round to the left side to McClanahan. Up top. Anderson with it. Tries to feed it across. Boucher almost stole another one. Giddens gets it though. Drives the lane. Air ball. And it'll be a shot clock violation on the Broncos. Although the ball did bounce out of bounds off the hands of Jeremy Giddens. Anyway, 12-11. Warriors with a chance to take their first lead, and they do. The inside feed. Luke Billingsley finishes it off. He's got 4 in the game, and it's now 13-12 Warroad. So an early 10-4 lead for the Broncos has all disappeared. It's a 9-2 run right now for Warroad. Here's Giddens. Left side to Anderson. McClanahan up top. He's going to try the 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound picked up by Fast. He gets it off quickly to Mayfield. Right corner. Boucher's going to try the 3. He's good. Dude, Boucher feeling the scoring touch early here tonight. He's got 2 3-pointers. He's got 10 points to lead all scorers. Ty Carter line anyway for the Broncos for the scoring lead between all scorers. And a timeout called by the Broncos with 10:20 to go in the first half. And Warroad now turning it on as they are on a 12-2 run and have moved in front by the count of 16-12. Timeout brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For a home that's professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take good care of you. That's Service Master of International Falls. Timeout's over. Broncos to inbound from their own end line. So they're out there with Anderson, Schultz, Line, McClanahan, and Budress. The Warriors countering with Boucher, Fast, Adams, Mayfield, and Billingsley. Here's Budress. He's got Mayfield all over on the left sideline. Gets it off to Schultz, though. Schultz cuts into the middle and goes up top to Anderson. Now Schultz. Inside feed to McClanahan. He sets Budress up. Budress will try the 18-footer off the front rim. No good. Rebound Adams. And away come the Warriors. Here's Mayfield with it. Stops. Goes back up top. Now Adams has it. Back up top to Mayfield. Drives it inside. Then kicks it outside. Boucher for three. He's good. Dude Boucher, third triple of the night. He's got 13 now to lead all scorers definitively, and it's 19-12 Warroad. Inside feed though, McClanahan, he's fouled from behind by Brady Fast. Good look there by Schultz to find McClanahan inside. Didn't sink the basket, but it is Brady Fast. That's the first team foul against the Warriors. We played over 8.5 minutes, so some pretty clean, solid defense by the Warriors to this point. McClanahan's first one, good. And that was much needed by the Broncos to try and turn this momentum around. One more, McClanahan drains it. He goes 2 for 2, cuts the lead to 5. It's 19-14. And then he subs off for Andy Davenport. So good minutes off the bench there by Brendan McClanahan. And now the Broncos back out there with all their starters. See if they can cut into this deficit. Here's a shot from just inside the foul line. Great job by Brady Fast. He drains his first bucket of the night. And it's 21-14 Warroad. Carter Line now. Inside feed. Davenport will try a lofty shot from 12 feet. That hit the front rim. No good. Rebound Warriors. Back up court. Boucher again for three. And he is on fire. 4 3-pointers. And they've all been nothing but net. Duke Boucher, he's got 16 points in the game, and now a steal by Mayfield in the Broncos backcourt. He gets it up to Adams. Adams drives the lane, off the glass, no good. Rebound Schultz. And the Broncos got to calm things down right now. They trail 24-14. Inside feed to Kingston G, but off his hands and out of bounds. Turnover Broncos. And the ball back to Warroad with 8:37 to go in the first half. 24-14 Warroad leads. Here comes Fast. He gets to Mayfield, to the baseline to Billingsley. Up top, Fast. Boucher for three again. He is unstoppable, folks. 5 3-pointers in the half. 19 points in the game. And another timeout by International Falls head coach Joe Anselmo. As the Warriors explode out in front now by a count of 27-14. And what a performance by Duke Boucher, the freshman guard. If he's this good as a freshman, imagine how good he's going to be once he makes it to senior. Very impressive accomplishment by the young guard. Very fast out there and a fantastic shooting touch. Again, all 5 of those threes. He's 5 for 5 from outside, and he hasn't touched even a piece of metal on that rim. All of them, nothing but swishes. Very, very impressive effort here by Boucher. Broncos are going to have to figure out a way to shut him down. He's got 19 of the Warriors' 27 points in the game so far. 13-point lead. Warroad, 8:18 to go here in the first half. Schultz now drives it up court, outside. Budgers will try the three. In and out. Thought it was going to drop, but did not. Rebound by Billingsley. Quickly up court. Adams outside. Mayfield will try a three, and he drains it. Andrew Mayfield. And what I thought was going to be a team that was relying on their size inside, they've been lighting it up on the outside. 6 threes in the game. Davenport's 15-footer air ball. Line in for the rebound. He can't get it to go. And the Warriors rebound quickly up court. Mayfield, he'll wait for help. Gets it from Adams. Adams spin around in the lane and puts it home. Hudson Adams. And the Warriors are absolutely on a roll right now. Up 18, 32-14. After falling behind 10-4 early, it's a 28-4 run right now. And finally, Davenport with a 12-footer. He bounces it off the rim and in. Davenport's first bucket of the night. It's 32-16 Warriors. Boucher's got it right side to Mayfield. Mayfield's going to try and drive it inside. Now puts it to Billingsley on the left side. Cuts to the foul line, then goes all the way in. Oh my goodness, Broncos just let him waltz down the lane on the right side. Billingsley got 6, and it's 34-16 for Warroad. But a long pass up from Carter Line to Budrus. His layup, no good. No foul call of the body contact. And quickly up court the Warriors come, and here is Adams. Oh, he had looked like he was almost going to dunk. Then he tried to decide for the layup, got caught in between the two, and it hit the back rim and did not drop. Broncos rebound, quickly up court. Jean's got it to Budrus. Line, his pass, almost knocked for a steal, saved by Brady Fast, but couldn't quite get there. So Broncos will keep possession of the ball. And coming on for the Broncos, we got 3 subs. It's Nick Anderson back in the game, along with Jeremy Giddens. And for the first time tonight, number 34, Kyle Kramer, the senior. So Broncos trail 34-16 with 6:20 to go first half. Here's Anderson on the left side. Goes up top to Budrus. Left side to Anderson. He'll try the 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Warriors. Adams comes down with it. Quickly up court to Billingsley. Cross court, Fast for 3. Off the rim, no good. And off the hands of Jean. It'll stay with the Warriors. That's their... And after 6 straight triples attempted and made by the Warriors, that's their first miss from outside. 6 for 7 for the half. And that's been a huge part of their offense here this evening. Billingsley, though, drives it inside. Front of the rim, shot no good. Gets it back on the rebound. Tries to feed it to Adams. He almost slips, but then keeps it. Puts up a runner, and it's good. Hudson Adams, baseline runner from 8 feet. He's got 6 points. It's 36-16. And now we're going to have a foul on the Warriors. It is Boucher picking up his first foul. Team's second, and a timeout called by Warroad head coach Bachita Kanchi. With 5:42 to go here in the first half. Warroad 36, International Falls 16. Timeout brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For a home that is professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take good care of you. That's Service Master of International Falls. Player of the game for the Broncos tonight brought to you by Domino's Pizza. Looking for a quick, easy, and delicious dinner? Then look no further than your local Domino's. With more than just pizza, Domino's is the perfect carryout after the game or have it delivered. Great deals are always happening at Domino's. 283-3444. Make Domino's your lunch or dinner destination today. And the Broncos player of the game tonight will receive a $10 Domino's gift certificate. We'll also have the Enbridge Energy player of the game announced after tonight's broadcast. Well, the timeout is over. Both teams back out on the floor. Broncos will inbound from the left sideline to the front court. They trail 36-16 with 5:42 remaining in the first half. Looking to try and whittle this deficit down before halftime. But the Warriors have absolutely just been a raging force here in the last few minutes. Jean tries a jumper from inside, doesn't get it, but gets his own rebound and puts it home. Nice effort by Kingston Jean. He's got 4 points in the game. It's 36-18 for Warroad. Mayfield up top. Now he's going to drive it all the way inside. Off the rim, no good on the layup. Rebound, though, Adams. Outside, Fast, up top. He'll leave it there for Adams. Adams, inside feed to Billingsley, working against Anderson. Billingsley goes up. Anderson, nice defense. Blocked it and put it out of bounds. And the ball will stay with the Warriors. Carter Line subs back in. Landon Budrus comes out. So Warriors from the Broncos end line. And Jean, great play. Jumps and then steals the ball. Fantastic defensive effort by Kingston Jean. Now Broncos left side. Giddens for 3. That's an air ball. Anderson gets the rebound. Off the back rim, no good. Broncos have had their chances inside, but just haven't gotten them to fall for the most part here tonight. 36-18 Warroad. 4:48 to go here in the first half. Fast. Left side now to Adams rather. Up top, Mayfield. He'll work it a left side drive, then goes back out top to Brady Fast. He'll take it near the midcourt line. Fast now. Watched by Jean. Jean playing some good defense. Tries to force him outside. Wow, what a finish by Brady Fast. Gene couldn't have played him any better, and still Fast with the long arms got around him with the layup, put it home. 38-18, 4:15 to go here in the first half. Gene now. Left side to Anderson. Up top to Giddens. To Line. He'll look to drive inside. Turn around. No, he travels. Took the extra step. And subbing in for Warroad, it will be Mason McMillan back in the game. Duke Boucher takes a seat. A well-deserved rest after a 19-point explosion here in the first half. 3:53 to go. 38-18 Warroad. Here is Billingsley up top with the ball to McMillan. Right side now to Adams. Adams cuts into the middle to Fast on the right side. Looking against Gene. And we've got to travel on Brady Fast. Good job by Gene. Did not give up the ground. He made Fast work for it. The last time Fast beat him with the layup on the athletic play, but this time Gene forces the turnover. It'll be Broncos ball in the backcourt with 3:40 to go here in the first half. Broncos trail by 20, 38-18. Here is Carter Line. Drops it off to Giddens. He cuts into the middle. Foul line jumper. And good off the glass. The bank is open. Jeremy Giddens' first bucket of the night. And it's 38-20. 3:20 to go first half. And now we got an offensive foul against the Warriors. It's on Luke Billingsley. That's his first, team's third. Again, both teams playing very clean defense here tonight. Just 3 fouls on the Warriors so far, just 2 fouls on the Broncos. We got 3:14 left in the first half. No one's even near bonus. Now almost a steal by Billingsley, but instead Line gets it. A 3-on-0 for the Broncos, and he feeds Jeremy Giddens, who puts it off the glass and in, no problem. 4 points for Giddens, and it's 38-22. Broncos making a push here. Let's see if they can get it down underneath double digits before the half. This is Fast with it. Ooh, looked like he slipped and almost traveled there, but no call. Billingsley's got it. Right side, Fast. He'll try and cut inside. Now he goes out to Mayfield. Now Adams has it on the left side, outside the three-point line. Inside feed to McMillan. Too hard off the glass. Rebound, though. Billingsley get it, and that's blocked by the Broncos. Billingsley gets it back, though. Fast off the glass and in. Tough break for the Broncos. They made 2 good defensive stops, but couldn't stop the third one. Fast with 6 points in the game, and it's 40-22. Schultz now to Line. To Giddens. Watch there by Adams. Now back to Line. He's in the middle of the court. Outside the three-point line. Now he goes on the left side. Drops it off to Schultz. Schultz back to Line, left side. He tries to drive inside. He turns it over. Carter Line just a little bit out of control on that drive. Coughs up the ball, and here come the Warriors. 1:50 to go first half. 40-22 Warroad. Fast left side outside the three-point line. Now he'll drive inside. Brady Fast. Smooth operator on that one. He's got 8 points, and it's 42-22. Carter Line over the midcourt line. Goes left side to Giddens. Giddens working against Adams. Goes baseline. Tries to go around the world, and Mayfield swats it away. Ball stay with the Broncos, but an emphatic block by Andrew Mayfield. Subbing back in for Warroad, it's number Duke Boucher in for Mason McMillan. And coming out of the game for the Broncos, it's Kingston Jean. And back in, it's Landon Budrus. Here's the Budrus now who's got it. Line, he'll go left side to Schultz. Schultz looking to drive the lane, stops. And we got a reach-in foul on the Warriors. It's on Hudson Adams. That's his first. So the Warriors with 4 fouls, and it's 4 guys with 1 foul each. So they're sharing the wealth and keeping themselves out of foul trouble. Oh, no. Turnover, yes, by the Broncos. Here comes Adams off the glass and in. Hudson Adams. He's got 8. Sloppy ball handling near midcourt cost the Broncos there. It's 44-22. And now another turnover as that pass was too far. Schultz tried to save it, inbounds it, but the Warriors steal it back. Fast inside. Billingsley off the glass and in. He's got 8. And it's 46-22 with 45 seconds left in the half. Broncos feed it ahead. Schultz, Giddens now inside the three-point line. That's off the rim, no good. Batted away. Broncos trying to save it, can't get it. Boucher's got it. Boucher now working against Schultz, drops it off. Billingsley, he goes right to the hoop and one. Luke Billingsley did not hesitate, took it strong to the hoop, was fouled by Nick Schultz, and still managed to put it home. Billingsley's got 10 in the game, and one more coming from the line. 27.2 seconds left here in the first half. Ball's up. Ball is through. Billingsley finishes off the old-style three-point play. He's got 11 in the game. 23 seconds left in the half. 49-22 Warroad. What a turnaround in this one. Here's a three-pointer from Schultz. That's off the glass, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Warriors, 12 seconds left. Mayfield tried a hard pass inside to Billingsley. That was blocked. Now a battle for the ball on the ground. And we're going to have a jump ball with 6.8 seconds remaining. Possession's going to go with the Warriors. So a little inbound. Looking to crack the 50-point barrier here for the half. So Mayfield to bring it in, watched by Carter Line. Long pass cross court, gets it to Billingsley. Up top now, fast, 3 seconds, he's got to shoot. Fast, drives, puts it up, no good off the glass. And that'll do it for the first half of action. But the Warroad Warriors, after finding themselves in an early hole, down 10-4, they go on an absolute tear and outscore the Broncos 45-12 the rest of the way in the first half after a tough couple of early opening minutes. But thanks to the three-point shooting of Duke Boucher and the inside work of Luke Billingsley and Brady Fast and Hudson Adams, the Warriors now have turned this one into a runaway. Broncos are going to have to figure something out in the halftime to try and shut down this potent Warriors offense. We'll step aside for a few minutes, come back with the halftime stats. Your score at halftime: the Warroad Warriors 49, the International Falls Broncos 22. You are listening to Broncos Boys Basketball on KSDM, rjbroadcasting.com, and watching on your live events.
Quebec City and the Canadian Maritimes Tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Cooperation created the electric co-ops, and the co-ops banded together and answered the call. Today, a new generation of electric co-op members must again answer the call. We are the owners of the co-ops and are the fabric of the communities in which we live and work to take care of ourselves, our neighbors, and our communities rises. Let it be known, it is time for this new generation to turn the lights on again, to ensure that the quality of life in all of the communities in which we live and work is improved. And when we live up to our purpose, we relight the American dream. Because we are the electric cooperative members of tomorrow, and our work has just begun.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
The unique strengths of Rainy River lie in the fact that you're going to be supported by faculty and staff, and you're going to be supported by the community.
You know, all the professors by name, they all know you by name. We're not just a number, like we actually have a face to the name, which is honestly pretty good. I like it. I'm known, everybody else is known in the school. It makes it feel more comfortable to be here, especially being so far away from home.
Fall is a busy season for local businesses. New projects, fresh goals, and big ideas. At TrueStar, we understand what it takes to grow something real because we're right here with you. I'm Ryan Tamevi with TrueStar. Whether you're expanding your shop, upgrading equipment, or planning ahead, we're here to help you move forward with a business loan that fits. TrueStar Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on social media.
Ready to ride into fall? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. Whether it's an ATV for backwoods thrills or a truck built for bonfire season, Border Bank makes it easy to gear up with a consumer loan that fits your lifestyle. Fast decisions, competitive rates, hometown service that goes the extra mile. So don't just rake leaves, run them over. Apply today at borderbank.com or come visit with me at the bank. Border Bank, customer first, community focused. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent.
Welcome back to Falls High School. Your score at halftime, the Warroad Warriors leading the International Falls Broncos 49-22 in varsity boys basketball action. Joey Payer back with you here on KSTM, rjbroadcasting.com, and your live event. Let's look at the halftime stats. The Warriors, again, they fell down 10-4 early on in the first few minutes to the Broncos. And it looked like the Broncos were well on their way to avenging last year's 115-25 loss to Warroad. But all of a sudden, the Warriors' outside shooting game absolutely went to town. And the leader of that was the freshman guard, Dute Boucher, 5'9", but an absolute terror from the outside the arc. He hit 5 for 5 from three-point land, 19 points for the half to lead all scorers. Luke Billingsley getting 11 for the Warriors, while Hudson Adams and Brady Fast each had 8, and Andrew Mayfield chipped in a 3 as well. The Warriors 6 for 7 from the three-point arc in the first half. Just incredible outside shooting. For International Falls, Carter Line filling his usual role as scoring leader. He had 10 points in the half, but didn't get a lot of support from his mates. Kingston Jean and Jeremy Giddens with 4 points apiece, and Andy Davenport and Brendan McClanahan with 2 points apiece for International Falls. Looking ahead to upcoming broadcasts here on the radio and on your live event. We'll be coming at you from 2 different locations on Thursday as Augie's going to be going, Augie Schmidt, my technician, my awesome sidekick, super #1 Bears fan and happiest guy in the building right now. He's going to head down to Little Fork on Thursday to bring you the northern border battle between International Falls and Little Fork Big Falls in girls basketball. That'll be on KSDM. And I will be bringing you that same night the Fort Francis Muskies girls hockey team in an exhibition game against Rockridge. And we'll have that one for you on KGHS. On Friday, I'll be bringing you the International Falls Broncos girls hockey team facing Ely. That'll be Friday night at Bronco Arena. We'll have that one on KSDM in your live event. While Augie will head back down to Little Fork and bring you the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings boys basketball team against Walker Hackensack Akeley on Friday night. And then a special Sunday afternoon broadcast for you from the Ice for Kids Arena and the 52 Canadians Arena in Fort Francis. The Red Lake Rams will be visiting the Fort Francis Muskies. I'll be bringing you the boys game from the Ice for Kids on KSDM. And Augie will take his own life into his own hands and go up the very tiny and narrow stairwell in the 52 Canadians Arena and bring you the girls game on KGHS. Are you ready for this, shall we say, Everest-like challenge, Augie?
It's a double feature. Thank you. I'm excited. I am very excited. Like I said, double feature. 2 hockey games, both in the Memorial Sports Center. We haven't done this last year, so like I said, I'm very excited to do it this year now.
Absolutely, and hopefully be some good puck games for you on a Sunday afternoon. Start time for those are, I believe, 3:45 p.m. for, I believe, the girls and 4 p.m. for the boys. We'll have to double check that for you. They have to stagger the start times because there's only one Zamboni in the entire facility. They got to stagger the start times so they can share it for their respective intermissions. So lots of basketball and hockey coming up for you here on KSTM, rjbroadcasting.com, your live event, and on KGHS as well. We hope you can tune in for as much of it as possible. We will step aside for a little bit. When we come back, second half action. The Broncos, a big mountain to climb. Can they do it? It is the Warroad Warriors 49, the International Falls Broncos 22. You are listening to Broncos Boys Basketball on KSTM, rjbroadcasting.com, and watching on your live events.
$50 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Cooperation created the electric co-ops, and the co-ops banded together and answered the call. Today, a new generation of electric co-op members must again answer the call. We are the owners of the co-ops and are the fabric of the communities in which we live and work to take care of ourselves.
Welcome back to Falls High School. Referee just about to hand the ball to Kingston Jean to get the second half underway. Warroad Warriors leading the International Falls Broncos 49-22. 27-point deficit. Again, as Minnesota High School State League rules dictate, if the league gets up to 35 or more in the second half, we will be in running time. Broncos would rather avoid that situation, so they need a good start here in the second half. Trying for it right now. The runner by Eddie Davenport bounces off the back rim twice, no good. Warriors rebound, bring it up court. Andrew Mayfield drops it off. Doot, Boucher, oh my goodness, is human. He missed a three, folks. 5 for 5 in the first half, but off the back rim on that one. Rebound, though, by Billingsley. Now Adams has it outside the three-point line. Now he's going to drive, and no one picks him up from the Broncos. He just comes right down Broadway. He's got 10 points in the game, and it's 51-22. Broncos fell asleep on defense on that one. Line drops it off to Budrus. Budrus looking to drive it inside and drops it off. Davenport from the free throw line. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Jean. And we've got a foul, I believe, on the floor. And it's against Luke Billingsley, number 20. So it's his second. Team's first and a half. Broncos to inbound from the end line. Here's Davenport, 15-footer. Off the rim, no good. Line tips it, and Broncos can't save it. And it'll be Warriors ball with 1 minute gone here in the second half. 51-22, the Warriors lead. Here's Billingsley over midcourt. Stops up. Outside the three-point line, drops it off to Hudson Adams. Adams goes left side to Brady Fast. Fast. He'll cut into the middle. Now he'll try and drive all the way to the hoop. Puts it up. Nothing there. Just an air ball. And when the Broncos get down with the ball, but landed out of bounds. Bad luck for Landon Budrus on that one. And the Warriors will bring it in. Brady Fast. Inside. Oh, Hudson Adams. He beat Davenport to the spot and takes the feed and puts it home. Adams has 12. And it's 53-22. Here's Budrus. Drops it to Jean. Now Schultz looking to go inside. Now he'll drive against Mayfield. Off the side of the backboard, no good. Davenport, the offensive rebound. And Davenport with the jumper puts it home. He's got 4 points in the game, 53-24. Boucher to Adams. Now Mayfield up top. Inside, Billingsley. He's going to drive against Budrus. Layup no good. Rebound Davenport. Broncos bring it up court. He's got double team though on Schultz. He's going to need help. And managed to knock it ahead, but instead right into the hands of Billingsley at midcourt. Turnover Broncos. Now here's Billingsley, the give and go, and it's an offensive foul. Kingston Jean first to the spot, and Billingsley plowed him over. It'll be the third foul on Billingsley. And that's going to bring Mason McMillan into the game. Billingsley will take a seat. 15:49 to go, second half. Warroad 53, International Falls 24. Schultz bringing the ball up court. Watched closely by Brady Fast, and then he has it taken away. Boucher all alone in for the layup and puts it home. Boucher's got 21 in the game. Another Bronco turnover, and it's 55-24. Carter Line now. Looks for help, gets Kingston Jean up top outside the three-point line. Now back to Line near the midcourt line. Watched by Boucher. Schultz now on the right side. Watched by McMillan. Back up top to Budrus. Budrus working against Boucher. Nice move to get around Boucher. Drops it back. Carter Line to the foul line. The jumper off the rim. No good. Jean gets the rebound though. Looking to go straight up. Off the rim. No good. Rebound Warriors. Oh, almost a turnover. And it is a turnover to Jean. He dives for it, and yes, I believe it's going to be a foul on the Warriors. And it's Brady Fast, his second, as he got the grab on Kingston Jean, who did a Superman through the air to try and steal that ball away. Great effort there by Kingston Jean. But he came up a little bit gimpy on that one, and he's going to come off. Jeremy Giddens will sub on for him. So great hustle there by Kingston Jean, but took a bit of a knock. He's going to have to try and hopefully shake that one off and get back out there. He's been a good spark for the Broncos here in the second half. Here's Davenport. No good. He hits the jumper from 10 feet, but he was fouled on the ground beforehand. And the Warriors, who played squeaky clean defense in the first half, they only had 4 fouls the entire half. They've got 4 fouls already, and we've only played 3 minutes and 15 seconds here in the second half. And a 30-second timeout taken by Warroad head coach Vichita Conchi. He wants to try and get his team settled down here. The fouls racking up for them quick. Again, only 4 already in the first, under the first 4 minutes of the second half. Again, both teams playing very clean D in that first half. Broncos, they only had 3 fouls in the first half, so no one was even close to pushing up against the bonus situation. Timeout brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For a home that is professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take good care of you at Service Master of International Falls. Broncos to inbound. Carter Line's got it. He'll go way up top to Schultz. Now Giddens. Now left corner to Line. He'll try the 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Hudson Adams. Up to Mayfield. Mayfield, he's going to drive against Line. Now dumps it off. Off the rim, the shot by McMillan, no good from 8 feet. Rebound Broncos, and here comes Schultz. Schultz now, he goes right in and charges and gets called for it. Brady Fast was waiting on him. And Schultz picks up his second foul. Really not a good foul there, as Fast was there well ahead of Schultz getting to that spot. He had time to change his decision on that one. Decided to take his chance and drive the lane anyway, and paid for it. 14:24 to go, second half. 55-24, Warroad leads. Here's Boucher. Dumps it off to Mayfield. Right side to Adams. He'll try and drive. Inside against Davenport. Stops now. Then feeds it back out to Mayfield. Mayfield. He tries to get a pass over to McMillan. Gets it. It was deflected, but McMillan got it. Mayfield now outside the three-point line. Now looks to drive inside. Then goes outside to Fast on the left side. He cuts inside. Leaves it for Adams. Adams puts it up. And good from 14. Hudson Adams. And he's having him a bang up second half here. He's got 6 points in the half. He's got 14 in the game. It's 57-24 Warroad. We are just 2 points away from that running time situation. Broncos need to get some hoops in a hurry and get some stops. Here's Giddens working against Boucher. Goes outside to Budrus. Budrus up top to Schultz. Nick Anderson, Brendan McClanahan ready to sub in on the next whistle for the Broncos. Schultz, he tries to take it all the way to the line. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, put home. Andy Davenport. He's got 6, and it's 57-26. Here's Mayfield now, inside, outside to Fast. He'll try the 3, and it's good. The story of the night, the long-distance shooting for these Warroad Warriors. That's their seventh three-pointer of the night. They're 7 for 9 in the game. Fast has 11 points in the game, and it's 60-26. Broncos need a hoop here. They don't want the running time, but it's stolen away by Mayfield. Up court, Boucher the layup, off the glass and in. And Boucher's got 23, and we are in running time. 36-point lead for the Warriors, 62-26. And then Schultz coughs it up. Stolen away by Fast as he dove to the ground to get it. Boucher's got it, and he'll try another 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, though, blocked by Davenport as McMillan went up for it. But then Schultz travels after Pickett catching the block. So it'll be Warriors ball on the end line. Subbing out, it's Andy Davenport and Nick Schultz. And again, as I said, subbing in Nick Anderson and Brendan McClanahan. Warriors ball. Ball goes up top. There is Adams. Sets up. Drives against McClanahan. Off the glass. No good. Rebound Broncos. Carter Lyons got it. Line over midcourt. Drops it to Giddens. Giddens cuts into the middle. Then drives the lane. Fumbles the ball a little bit. Gets it back outside to Budrus. Line will try a 3. Off the rim. No good. Rebound. Anderson is good. Nick Anderson. And that's his first points of the night. And it's 62-28 for the Warriors. Back under the 35-point threshold. Here is Billingsley. Crowd trying to get the Broncos into it here. Adams. He'll leave it for Fast. Foul line jumper by Fast. That's an air ball. McClanahan gets the rebound. Broncos come the other way. So starting to tighten things up a little bit, at least defensively, the Broncos. Budrus, inside feed. Anderson can't save it. Out of bounds. And it'll be Warriors ball with 11:11 left in the second half. 62-28 Warroad. And subbing into the game for the first time for the Warriors, it is number 32, the, excuse me, the 5'11 sophomore, Julian Garrigan. He takes off Hudson Adam and Mason McMillan. Actually, I think we had 2 subs in there. We'll check for the other one. Mayfield dumps it off. Fast. He'll drive the lane. Oh, man. Brady Fast. All kinds of athleticism on that young fella. Takes it strong to the hoop. Puts it home. He's got 13 in the game. It's 64-28. And a steal now by Fast. He's driving against Carter Line. Puts it up and puts it in. Brady Fast has kicked it into another gear here in the last 30 seconds. He's got back-to-back buckets. 10:30 to play in the second half, and it's 66-28. Here's Giddens to Line to Anderson. Right side to Giddens. He'll go to McClanahan. He'll try the 3. It's good! Brendan McClanahan. His first field goal of the night. He's got 5 points in the game, and it's 66-31. 10:03 to go, second half. Here's Fast, outside the foul line. Oh, sweet jumper from 14. Brady Fast is tearing it up here. He's got 17 in the game. 68-31 Warriors. Giddens, his pass blocked by Boucher. He's going to drive it all the way to the hoop. The layup. And Jeremy Giddens went down off of that play. Looks like he may have hurt something in his lower body. Went down. And the referee quickly calling the timeout right after Boucher made the layup. Boucher with 25 points in the game. 9:43 to go here in the second half. 70-31, the Warriors lead. Timeout brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For a home that's professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take good care of you. That's Service Master of International Falls. Scoreboard updates tonight brought to you by Packaging Corporation of America. And we are talking to you from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box. Start your voyage at the Rainy River campus. Your future awaits you right here in your own backyard. Rainy River, Minnesota North College, 218-598-9300. So the timeout is over. Jeremy Giddens looks to be unlacing his shoe, getting some medical attention at the Broncos bench. So possibility that his night might be over, or is he retightening that lace? Let's see. Hopefully it's nothing serious and he can get back in if he's feeling up to it. So Broncos will inbound from their own end line. Warroad 70, International Falls 31, 9:43 to go here in the second half. Here's Line. He goes left side to Budrus. Tries to go inside to McClanahan. He's got it now. Watched closely by Garrigan. Budrus has it up top now. He's got Mayfield on him. Jean cuts over to the left side, takes the pass from Budrus. Watched by Billingsley. Inside, Anderson. He'll try the short jumper and good. Nick Anderson. He's got 4 points. And it's 70-33 with 9:10 to play second half. Quick pass up. The jumper, nice touch there. Fired by Mason McMillan from 12 feet on the baseline. That's his first points of the night. And a sweet shooting stroke on that one. Shot by Line goes up off the front rim, no good. We got a jump ball, and it's going to be Warroad ball with 8:49 and counting as we are in running time with the lead at 35 points or more here in the second half. So the Warriors will bring it up court. Here is Boucher, left corner. Stops, drives it inside. 12-footer, air ball. Good defense on him by Carter Line. And a rebound for the Broncos. Here's Schultz. Working against Boucher. Left side to Jean. Left corner now to McClanahan. Inside feed, trying to get it to Schultz. He gets it. Out-fought Billingsley for it. Great job by Nick Schultz. Inside feed, and Billingsley is going to get the foul, and that's his fourth now. So Billingsley, fourth foul. Fifth team foul on Warroad. Carter Line subs out for the Broncos. Subbing into the game, I believe for his first look. We'll get you the number there in a second. It is number 4, Pablo Christensen. So the senior is in the game for the Broncos for the first time tonight. He's got the ball down low and then passes it back out top to McClanahan, but he wasn't expecting the pass. The ball sails out of bounds. Turnover Broncos. It'll be a Warroad ball. 7:18 and counting on the clock. 72-33, Warroad leads. Here's Hudson Adams for the Warriors on the right side. He'll drop it off to Brady Fast. Fast will try a three. Off the rim, in and out, no good. And McClanahan battles for it, and then he gets shoved to the ground, and that's going to be a foul against the Warriors. And that's on Mason McMillan. That's his first foul of the night. Team sixth. And it'll be Broncos ball with 6:45 on the clock. Warriors 72, Broncos 33. Schultz being watched closely there by Brady Fast. He'll go left side to Anderson. Anderson outside the three-point line. Got Mayfield covering him. Goes inside to Jean. Jean looked to drive and do a jumper, but ripped out of his hands. And Brady Fast comes up with the steal. Fast now over to Mayfield. He'll cut inside. Outside down to McMillan. Right side, Hudson Adams. He'll try a three. Off the rim, no good. Good rebound, McMillan, though, and he's fouled. Nice work by Mason McMillan to get inside position. And he got the rebound, didn't make the shot, but was fouled. And the foul is on Nick Anderson. That's his first. It's just a second team foul for the Broncos here in the second half, but McMillan will go to the line for 2. First one up. In and out, no good. Jeremy Giddens, although it looks like he's still a little bit hobbling, he's going to come back out for Kingston Jean. So Giddens feeling well enough to play. McMillan's got one more from the line. That was the first foul try miss for the Warriors here tonight, but McMillan makes up for it, makes the second one. Warroad 6 for 7 from the line tonight. McMillan's got 3 points, and it's a 40-point lead for the Warriors. 73-33, 5:10 to play in the second half. McClanahan with the ball outside the three-point line on the left side. He fires it over to Christensen. That goes off his hands. Knocked into the backcourt by Fast, but still Broncos ball. But now Hudson Adams clawing away at Anderson. Not sure what he was thinking about on that one. He gets the foul, and that's going to be the 7th team foul on the Warriors. Adams picks up his second. That's going to set up a 1-on-1 situation for Nick Anderson of the Broncos from the foul line. Just the third foul try for the Broncos today, and that's off the rim. No good. Loose ball. And it looks like Garrigan goes down. He looks like he'd be in some distress. Duke Boucher quickly comes to the scorer's table, subs back in. Kyle Kramer subbing in as well for Brendan McClanahan. Looks like Garrigan kind of banged his elbow on the court. And he comes off. He's feeling that one. Hunched over on the bench. Broncos ball to inbound. 4:02 to go, second half. Giddens has it up top. Left corner. Schultz drives. Then goes back outside to Giddens. Giddens looks like to drive inside. Takes it all the way to the hoop. The floater, no good. Rebound Warriors. Here comes Fast. Goes to Adams. Left corner to Mayfield. Inside. Nice passing. Oh, was it a block? It was a foul. Oh, I thought the Broncos had got there in time. But it's Nick Schultz. That's his third foul. As he went for the block on McMillan, got a piece of him. So McMillan to the line for 2. First one up. Off the front rim, no good. One more for the Warriors. Subbing on now for the Warriors for the first time. It's a senior 5'6" guard, Alex Poole, number 23, getting some playing time here in garbage time with 3 minutes to go and a 40-point Warriors lead. McMillan second, rolls it in, and good. McMillan's got 4 points in the game. He's 2 for 4 from the line tonight. And the Broncos have the ball with 2:45 to go. Moving it up court. Also into the game for the Broncos now is number 22, Kadem Seegert. Here's Giddens with that 12-foot jumper from the left baseline. Nice shot there. Jeremy Giddens. He's got 6 points in the game, and it's 74-35. Here is Boucher trying to work the baseline. Inside feed to Garrigan. He fumbles it and then turns it over trying to save it to Giddens. Jeremy Giddens now. Cross midcourt, gets it to Seegert. And it looks like we've got a substitution timeout, I guess. Not going to take a full timeout here, but Broncos emptying the bench. Getting some of the guys who don't normally get playing time out there. So we got number 40, Logan Nordby out there, along with number 44, Brody Perot. Number 42, Ezekiel Homer. Number 54, Landon Basaraba. Shot up by the Broncos. That's knocked out of bounds. So we'll stay with the Broncos. And Kadem Seegert out there as well. So Joe Anselmo empties the bench here with 1:33 to go. And this game well in hand for the Warroad Warriors. Here's a shot by Seegert. It misses everything. Rebound, though, by Homer. He feeds it to Basaraba, but he airballs from inside. Now Boucher gets a long pass up court. And, man, it's just been Duke Boucher's night tonight. 27 points for the game. 76-35 Warroad. 1:09 to play, second half. Here's an inside feed. That wild shot there by Brody Perreault goes over top of the backboard. Warriors picking up the rebound. And here's Garrigan with it. Garrigan to McMillan. Boucher's got it. He's outside the three-point line. Is he going to go for the three and the 30 points? We'll find out. Here's Adams with it. Left side. Drops it off. Poole feeds Adams. Adams works the baseline. Around the world layup is good. Hudson Adams. He's got 16 in the game. 30 seconds to play. It's 78-35 Warroad. And then that pass by Siegert goes out of bounds about the fourth row of the bleachers. Turnover Broncos, or was it tipped? No, it was tipped. My apologies there. No turnover. Deflected by the Warriors. So it'll be Broncos ball. 15 seconds to go. Clock running. Siegert, he'll put up a runner off the glass. That catches nothing but glass and then bounces right back out to the Warriors. They'll bring it up court slowly, and they're not looking for any more here. 2 seconds to go, 1 second, and that will do it as the Warroad Warriors erase an early 10-4 deficit and cruise to a big-time 78-35 win over the International Falls Broncos to win their 5th straight contest. The Broncos now have dropped 3 of their last 4. We'll step aside for a couple of minutes, come back with the post-game show. Your final score from Falls High School. The Warroad Warriors 78, the International Falls Broncos 35. You are listening to Broncos Boys Basketball on KSDM, rjbroadcasting.com, and watching on your live event.
In our communities rises. Let it be known, it is time for this new generation to turn the lights on again, to ensure that the quality of life in all of the communities in which we live and work is improved. And when we live up to our purpose, we relight the American dream. Because we are the electric cooperative members of tomorrow, and our work has just begun.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
The unique strengths of Rainy River lie in the fact that you're going to be supported by faculty and staff, and you're going to be supported by the community.
You know, all the professors by name, they all know you by name. We're not just a number, like we actually have a face to the name, which is honestly pretty good. I like it. I'm known, everybody else is known in the school. It makes it feel more comfortable to be here, especially being so far away from home.
Fall is a busy season for local businesses. New projects, fresh goals, and big ideas. At TrueStar, we understand what it takes to grow something real because we're right here with you. I'm Ryan Tamevi with TrueStar. Whether you're expanding your shop, upgrading equipment, or planning ahead, we're here to help you move forward with a business loan that fits. TrueStar Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on social media.
Ready to ride into fall? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. Whether it's an ATV for backwoods thrills or a truck built for bonfire season, Border Bank makes it easy to gear up with a consumer loan that fits your lifestyle. Fast decisions, competitive rates, hometown service that goes the extra mile. So don't just rake leaves, run them over. Apply today at borderbank.com or come visit with me at the bank. Border Bank, customer first, community focused. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Cooperation created.
Welcome back to Falls High School. Your final score tonight: the Warroad Warriors capturing a 78-35 victory over the hometown International Falls Broncos in varsity boys basketball action. Joey Payer back with you here on KSDM, RJBroadcasting.com, and your live event. And let's get you the final scoring stats for the Warriors. Dute Boucher was an absolute force out there tonight. Just dynamite for the freshman 5'9" guard. He hit 5 3-pointers in the first half on his way to a 19-point half, and he'd finished the game with 27 points to lead all scorers here tonight. One of 4 Warriors to reach double digits in scoring. Brady Fast had 17 for Warroad, while Hudson Adams chipped in with 16, and Luke Billingsley had 11. For the International Falls Broncos, Carter Line, the only purple and gold player to reach double digits tonight. He had 10 points in the game, all in the first half. He was shut out in the second half. Andy Davenport and Jeremy Giddens getting 6 points apiece for International Falls. Brendan McClanahan with a 3-pointer as part of a 5-point outing. And Kingston Jean and Nick Anderson scoring 4 points apiece. Fouls, very clean game. Only 11 team fouls total for the Warroad Warriors, and just 6 team fouls in the entire game for the International Falls Broncos. Your Domino's Pizza player of the game for the Broncos will be Carter Line with his 10 points here tonight, the team scoring leader this season. So Carter Line will receive the Domino's Pizza gift certificate. Looking for a quick, easy, and delicious dinner? Then look no further than your local Domino's with more than just pizza. Domino's is the perfect carryout after the game or have it delivered. Great deals are always happening at Domino's. 283-3444. Make Domino's your lunch or dinner destination today. And Carter Line will receive a $10 Domino's gift certificate as the Domino's Pizza player of the game. Our Enbridge Energy player of the game, we're going to give that one to Kingston Jean tonight. He was hustling all over the floor, had 4 points, but some really nice defensive work and work on the offensive boards as well. And his hustle created a couple of steals and a couple of Warroad turnovers as well. So Kingston Jean, our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Scoreboard updates tonight brought to you by Packaging Corporation of America. Timeouts tonight were brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For a home that is professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take good care of you. And we've been coming to you from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box. Start your voyage at the Rainy River campus. Your future awaits you right here in your own backyard. Rainy River, Minnesota North College, 218-598-9300. Looking ahead for both these teams, the Warriors, they're on a bit of a break now. They won't play for 13 days until they take on the Kitson County Central Bearcats in Warroad. That'll be on January 26th as they look to pick up their 6th win in a row. While the International Falls Broncos will be back at it this Saturday here on their home floor. They'll welcome the Cook County Vikings to town. That's going to be a 1:30 tip time here at Falls High School. The Warriors boost their overall season record to 9-6. The Broncos drop to 5-9. Don't forget, we're on the air back with you again on Thursday with basketball and hockey, both girls style. We've got the northern border battle between the International Falls Broncos and the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings on Thursday. Augie will have that one for you on KSDM. I believe tip time on that one will be probably around 7:15 or so down in Little Fork. So pregame, look for pregame around 7 o'clock or so in that one. And meanwhile, I'll be at the 52 Canadians Arena in Fort Francis as the Fort Francis Muskie girls hockey team welcomes Rockridge for a cross-border battle on Thursday night. A puck drop for that one, I believe, should be around 7 o'clock. So we should be coming at you on KGHS with a pregame sometime around 6:45. Might be a little earlier than that if the girls end up going first, as both because there is a Fort Francis Lakers game that night in the Ice for Kids arena, and only one Zamboni to share in the entire Memorial Sports Center, so they may have to stagger the times there a bit, but we should be coming at you with that girls hockey game sometime around the 7 o'clock hour on KGHS. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. With my thanks to Augie Schmidt for his great technical work as always. And again, be listening Thursday night. We'll be coming at you from Little Fork and from Fort Francis with girls basketball and girls hockey action, respectively. Your final score from Falls High School tonight. The Warroad Warriors 78, the International Falls Broncos 35. I'm Joey Payer. Thank you so much for tuning in to KSDM, rjbroadcasting.com, and your live event. And we'll talk to you again next time.